Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Talk Trash Podcast. Podcast where we talk about sports, news, entertainment, culture, gaming, and pretty much anything else we feel like. I'm your host, the worst best friend, Ramboss the Terrible, and the man in the shadows, Mike Ehle. What's going on, Mike?
What's going on? Famous quote from my man Bane. You were merely adopted in the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. What else that man say? The light made him a man.
Well, congrats, Mike. I'm glad you're with us.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, y'all. We're going to have a great show for you, so please don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. All right, so let's go ahead and get this show started. So, Mike, what you been up to lately? You got anything going on?
Man, actually, I'm ahead of, we were talking about procrastination. I'm actually a little ahead in school, man. I actually got a schedule. I just need to stick to it now.
Nice. Yeah. I wish I would have taken my own advice from last week and not procrastinated, but I'm already a little bit behind, and I need to get, kind of get my shit together. And like you did, you made a schedule, right?
Yeah, I pretty much got a schedule. Yeah,
I didn't. So yeah. I'm still bouncing around and I'm trying to figure out what I need to do with the different classes. Because anybody who's been to school knows when you first start a new semester, it's literally just kind of trying to figure out what it is you're supposed to be doing.
I think I got lucky because the way the classes I'm taking almost is like a fall off of what I just did last semester.
Okay.
There's one class. So I took accounting 205, and now I'm taking accounting 206. And so 205, we ended at chapter 11. 206, we're picking up at chapter 13. So I'm just it's the same fucking book. It's the same teacher.
Oh, shit.
So I'm probably going to get an A in this class, too. Because her setup, the way she runs everything, it's a smooth transition for me because I was doing it last semester. So I was like, damn, I got lucky. I'm going to start looking into that more often.
Yeah, my stupid ass, I went from doing psychology, and then I was like, you know what, let me try something that actually I'm a little more passionate about, I think. Let me go ahead and I switched to computer engineering. And computer engineering, dude, it punched me in the face so
those are
hard.
Close together, you know what I'm saying?
I know, literally nothing.
Just do psychology on yourself, be like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Dude, nothing carried over. I was basically starting over from scratch. And I was taking all these I had to take some coding classes, and then I took trigonometry with that awesome ass professor I told you about, from the with the wheelchair and shit like that, with no arms and no legs in the wheelchair, with the crazy personality.
Comes in on
he was
skateboard.
Fucking awesome, dude. He was so cool, but he was fucking hard. But yeah, those classes just completely humbled me, and I was like, you know what, I'm going back to psychology. So welcome. Now I'm back at psychology. I talked to my counselor, and they were like, yeah, we don't know what the hell you were trying to do.
Damn, they called you out.
they straight told me, they were like, why'd you do that? I'm like,
you ever thought about taking art 101?
Exactly.
At the bottom.
Some coloring books.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's I'm back doing
I got into this I didn't get into it. So where I live at, it's the corner of Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas. It's called the Arklatex. And so right now they got this cutest baby in the Arklatex. And sure enough, my daughter submitted, my granddaughter. And I was like, man, I would go to the website to vote. And I was like, I'm finding every little picky thing. Like, man, this website's fucking horrible. Shit like that. It's not even organized right. Why ain't Sunny in the first page? She's all the way. They bounce the kids around on each page every time you load it back up. She should be right here front and center because people ain't going to scroll to page 5 to go look at these babies. Because, like I said, the website's horrible. It's not set up right. And it's all slow. And if you vote, you gotta fucking give blood samples, everything, just to get. They make you sign up to, their email distribution list.
Oh, that's
ain't
annoying.
Nobody wants that. Yeah, so I'm just like, man, I don't know about this one. But
yeah, that's annoying. Honestly, though, I'll sign up to vote for your.
It's on my Facebook.
Yeah, I'll definitely will. We should post it. We'll post it in the description. So if you want to vote for
my daughter went out again today with her daughter. Sure enough, about 5 people called the baby a doll again. I think it's the way my daughter holds, because my daughter just holds her on her hip like this. Oh. And people are just like, That's a doll.
I was picturing her.
Crazy look.
I thought she was gonna be holding her, like just dragging her by like her hand.
Yeah.
You know, like how like little girls hold dolls, just like fucking swinging them around and shit.
I put her in my arm like this, with her head and stomach down.
Yeah.
And I call her Tiger in the Branch. That's how I hold her.
Oh. Yeah, no, she's super cute, but yeah, we'll put a little voting thing. We'll put the link down below, so if you feel like it, you guys can go check it out and
that way they can see my sunshine.
Show her some love. Show little Sunny some love. Have you seen The Mandalorian by any chance?
I mean, I'm caught up with it.
Yeah.
And it sucks because the new season's coming out in March?
Yeah, March, the beginning of March.
Yeah, and then it feels like I got to go back about, man. Let me see where I left off at. I wish they come out like the first season before the actual new episodes come out. I wish it'd be just a straight like hour filler, not filler, but like where they catch you up. Like, hey, this what happened in season 1 and 2.
Yeah, dude, that honestly that would be good
for like a lot of shows, like
yeah, Mandalorian too, because like there's a big break usually in between seasons. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what happened at the end of the. I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen it though. Like I don't want to go and just be like, because I just remembered what the hell happened. But I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I remember this shit, and people are like, what the fuck?
Thanks, asshole.
Thanks.
I'll wait till they get all the fucking seasons out.
Have you seen the other big show that's coming out, Last of Us?
Is that what it is, Last of Us?
Last of Us, yeah. Based on the video game?
So I seen episode 1 because they're not all out. I guess they're coming out weekly. And so I seen episode 1, and I like it. Yeah. But then again, I don't know the game.
Okay.
Like my son, he knows the game. Yeah. And I seen my son play I probably see like the first 10 minutes of the game. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, it goes along with the game, but I only seen the first 10 minutes of the game, so I don't fucking know if it goes along with the game. Man, actually the opening caught my attention.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about fungus and fungi, like how it can take over a body. I was like, damn, can that really happen?
Dude,
the way they explain it, it's like, no, it can't happen because your body temperature is so high.
Right.
But pretty soon, if the temperature of the world keeps rising up, the fungus and the fungi are going to have to adapt.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, this shit makes sense.
Dude, The Last of Us as a game is one of the best narrative-driven games that I've ever played. The storyline is so good, and like the characters, you end up like you fall in love with them. It's one of those games that I had a hard time like putting down, Like, there's some games you just play and you're like, oh, just to kill time and shit like that. But The Last of Us isn't like that. Like, you need to sit down and like, all right, I got fucking 2 hours to play, and you're like, you are like immersed in the shit. Yeah. And I hope that the show does justice to that. Like actually develops the characters the way they're supposed to be. From what I saw in the previews, because I haven't watched the first episode, and honestly, I'm probably not going to watch it until there's at least three or four episodes out. I
guess I can see that too, because then you just, if you know the game and you watch the first episode, you probably judge it so horribly. Yeah, you might not even give it a chance. Like, man, fuck, they ruined this shit.
That's kind of what I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like I don't want to just shit on the show if it's actually good. One of the big complaints I've heard from people, or at least reading online, was the casting. They didn't really like the casting of the show. They didn't like the who they chose to play the main girl, Ellie. That was like the big thing. But the thing is, like, the people who are watching this show, if they've never played the game, they don't fucking know any better. Like, they're not going to be like,
exactly. Don't ruin my day.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really matter like what the people are bitching because they're like, oh, she doesn't look like Ellie. She doesn't look like her.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, it's a made up character in a video game. Like, it's not. Like, let's be real. Like, it could be played by anyone, and as long as they fill that character's shoes correctly, it's fine, But just because they don't look the same, they're not identical to the video game character that they just made up. Like, that's the main gripe I've been reading about. So I hope more people give it a chance.
Right, really?
No, it's not. But and the thing is, like, I saw also the reviews on. Remember we talked about like Rotten Tomatoes and how the critics and shit fucking like what the fuck is the point of a critic?
What, they give it a 96?
The critics love it. Yeah. And actually, even the people watching it generally have a positive opinion of it. So I'm definitely gonna wait a couple episodes to watch it. But I have pretty high hopes for it, honestly.
Yeah.
And I don't.
I mean, like I said, I never played the game, but I think it's gonna be good, man. And I don't blame you. Like, wait for 3 to 5 episodes come out. That way, you just don't base it off of. Cause man, like, I was used to be a big Resident Evil fan.
Oh Jesus.
Of the game.
Yeah.
And then when they came up with the movies, I was so lost. Like, man, what the hell? What direction are we going? And then it seems like people are trying to come back and bring it back to the games. Like, I think what Netflix has a new Resident Evil, and they try to bring Raccoon City and all that into it. But I was still like, after what happened, like with the very first, was like, no, y'all already lost me, man. You know?
Dude, those Resident Evil movies have gone so far left of what the games actually were.
Exactly.
They're not even. They might as well not even be called Resident Evil anymore. Like it's just
Evil Resident or some shit.
Okay, literally anything else. They're not even close.
Evil Resident sounds good. That sounds like your Mad Neighbors or some shit.
Dude, that just reminds me. Like I get a lot of spam text messages, right? One of the ones that I commonly get is usually someone like, hey, and they'll text me and they'll be like, hey Sam, this is Victoria from the meeting, and I'll be like, normally I just ignore them, right? Because one, my name's not Sam, and I don't know any Victoria from a meeting or anything like that, right? But this one time I actually responded, right? And I wrote her back. I was like, oh hi, it's nice to talk to you or whatever, but this isn't Sam. This is, I just made up some other name. I pretended that I was some woman who was extremely lonely and old.
That's what I'm talking about.
The lady was like, she kept trying to get me to like sign up for some like crypto thing that she was doing off of text messages. Yeah, she kept talking. She's like, oh, I know you're lonely and stuff like that, but I could help you make some money, so maybe you wouldn't be so lonely and blah blah blah. And I kept telling her, and eventually it got to the point where we were just having a regular ass conversation. And I was like, yeah, my favorite movie is like Wolf of Wall Street because I want to be rich like them one day. And I said, what's your favorite movie? And then this fucking lady out of nowhere she just responded with Resident Evil.
No shit. That was it. That's pretty awesome.
Dude, we were talking for hours. It was so fucking... Dude, I was dying laughing.
And didn't even buy no crypto.
Nope. Nope, not from them anyway. No, but it was just fucking hilarious, dude.
That's fun. What I started doing with text messages I get from people is, you ever see that when people are driving, they got that pop-up where it says, hey, I'm driving. I saw, I get them from people like, oh, your Amazon's account's about to expire. So I copy and paste that shit in there. I want responses. That's what I really want. Hell, fucking... Within a month, I got 2, and the dude sends me a baby registry for Demetrius and Danielle. I don't know. I hit up my buddy Demetrius. I'm like, hey, bro, is this you? Because it's some dude in Virginia.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, this is where the baby shower at. Here's the address and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not going. First off, I don't even know who this is. And then the dude that's sending out the email, his name is Kevin. I don't know no Kevin, no Danielle, no Demetrius. I know Demetrius, but that's not his. So,
right.
And so I looked at the baby. I said, let me see something. So I looked at the baby registry. No, the baby registry is not even popping up that they gave me. I said, man, what is this? A scam? And so I sent him that little thing. Hey, man, I'm driving right now. I'll get back to you when I can. But, man, I was like, I never seen this one. And I was like, this is new.
They're pretty clever with their scams nowadays. Somebody called me when I was in I was literally walking around like Publix buying food. And it said Navy Federal, right? That's what popped up on the caller ID on my phone.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it said Navy Federal. But the thing is, it said Navy Federal, but both words were connected. So Navy Federal was just one big ass word.
Going around, somebody else was telling me that.
So I was like, what the fuck is this? So I answer, and they're like, hi, this is whoever from the credit card fraud department. We just need your information to verify, to make sure that everything's on the up and up. And I was like, something just didn't feel right about this conversation, right? And I was like, hey, listen, I'm just going to call you back, right? I'm going to go online and just call back this number. Is there a way I can reach specifically you? And they were like, no, we can't, we can't get off the phone with you right now, because if we do, then the charges will go through and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, look, I'm just going to call you back. The charges aren't going to go through within like two minutes.
Yeah.
Right. And then they just kept saying the same shit. No, we have to do it now. You don't understand unless you want to be charged and blah, blah, blah. I was like, look, I'm calling you back. And then they just hung up on me. That was it. They fucking hung up on
Navy
me.
Fed. So do you have a credit card from Navy Fed?
Yeah.
Are the numbers on the back of the card?
Yeah.
Have they rubbed off yet?
On the first card, yes.
Yeah, well, how the
so I had
fuck,
to
man,
switch
how do we
cards.
prevent this shit from happening, man? Because now when I go and scan my card, let's say if it doesn't work, they try to punch in the number. They're like, "Do you know what the numbers?" I say, "Hell, I don't know what the fucking numbers are."
Yeah. No, they're honestly, yeah, they're kind of, at least on the first card, it was pretty cheap. The second one seems a little more resilient to wear and tear.
And then you can't even go to your account and find out what's the card number.
No, which I think is probably for the best.
I mean, yeah, it's for the best, but goddamn, man, right now it's not for the best.
Yeah, it's not like you can call them either and be like, "Hey, can I get the card number, please?"
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, no,
Here's
you're
my
kind of
passcode.
SOL. You just need to order a different one. I think you can just go into some branches and they'll make you one on the spot,
Well, I don't
depending
have a
on the
branch.
branch.
Yeah,
You don't
I
have
don't
one in
have
Louisiana?
Damn, the closest one we have is like middle Louisiana, up in Alexandria.
Oh shit! How far is that from you guys?
Probably about an hour and a half.
Oh yes, fuck that. Mine is like 20 minutes away. It's so close.
So what I did, I went on Amazon and got my card number off of Amazon.
They gave it to you.
No, they didn't give it to you. I went to the little edit button.
Yeah.
I was like, shit. So I took a screenshot of it. Now it's in my phone. So I could just sit there.
You hear that, hackers? All you need to do is hack into Ehley's phone and you got his credit card info.
But I got to hit it in my phone.
Oh, there you go.
And the password is my credit card number.
Respect. Speaking of credit cards, I have a question. Have you heard about that cop in Tennessee?
What's this have to do with credit card? You said
Hold
credit
on.
card?
Yeah, credit cards. Like, have you heard about
it? In Tennessee, but I don't know what the credit card has to do with.
I was just gonna say,
can we get in line with the credit card or something?
If she starts an OnlyFans,
oh yeah, she'd be a beast.
She is going to make so much money. So that's why I brought up the credit card thing and how much she gonna charge for that. You know.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, it's a cop in Tennessee. Her name is like Megan Hall. She got fired recently because she had
community service.
She was doing she basically turned the police station into a train station. So it was her and like 5 other people. I think it was 5 other.
Ain't no way at the train station in Tennessee.
Yeah, her and 5 other people got fired because they were just fucking around and basically she was just going to town on all the different everybody in the department. So and the thing like,
and she was married, right? She's married.
Yeah, she was or she is married. From what I understood, the whole marriage thing, like they were in an open relationship, so it wasn't like it's not like unheard of for people in an open relationship. I sure hope that was that guy that
told us that his wife was cheating, makes $200K, and we gave him that advice.
From last episode. Yeah, that would be great for him. But yeah, she he was under the impression that they had an open relationship, but he wasn't aware that she was actually sleeping with anyone. He knew they had an open relationship, but it was kind of like a surprise that she was actually doing it, like, because
with 5 other people.
With 5 other people she worked with, because he wasn't apparently. So yeah, I just thought that was fucking kind of.
But I mean,
crazy.
like you were saying earlier, I think the route that she probably, because like an OnlyFans, she'll probably. I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, she'll probably fucking make a lot of money off OnlyFans now.
I guarantee you.
She already got a clientele.
Right. Literally, so many people
don't care about each other like that. So I mean,
no, she'd be golden. She would be set.
Because right now, her name is like #1 search probably on the internet.
Yeah. No, like literally, if you Google search police officer Tennessee, she is the thing that comes up. Like,
that's a job application.
Yeah, there's not even anything about anything hiring.
People are wondering, how do I get into this?
That's the #2 question. It says other questions. So if you Google cop in Tennessee, all this shit about her pops up, and then it says other questions of interest. It says, how do I become a cop in Tennessee? Like, people are like, damn, this looks good. But yeah, she got fired.
I think he got fired. Her husband got fired too I think he was a park ranger, and I think he got fired too.
Yeah, I think that's kind of shitty. Like, and the other thing I think that's shitty about this is like you don't really hear about the male police officers who were actually like married and monogamous, with their partners. It wasn't like an open relationship like her and her husband, and they actually like cheated on their wives, and like we don't hear a fucking peep about them. They're just one of the side victims, like not even victims, side participants. Yeah, dude, I saw a funny ass meme of her. Like, there's some really good ones. There was so like back when the riots and things were going on in like Seattle, they had a huge sign that said "fuck the police," right? And then there's a picture of her in like the Michael Jordan faces, like, and I took that personally. So
I was talking about that community service.
exactly.
I give back to the community.
That shit was so fucking funny.
I wonder what part of Tennessee. I wonder if it's a small town in Tennessee, because hell, they probably lost about 75% of their police force now with this small ass towns.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, but yeah, she'll make a lot of money if she just decides to change professions, which she doesn't really have much of a choice now because she ain't got a job. Have you ever seen the show To Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
You remember that show? I think it ended back in like 2004, 2003, something like that. It was a long time ago. And I was reading this thing about why the show ended, right? And it just has to do with police, so it made me think about it. So the very last episode of that show, they caught somebody, like how they normally did. They went to the house, confronted him, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, dude walks in and be like, hey, you're here to see Andy.
Exactly. So they walk in or whatever, and the guy grabs a gun, and he fucking blows his head off. Just right there on camera. And that was why the show ended. That was it. He committed suicide.
Damn, I thought it was going to be like the Cheaters thing. You ever watch that show, Cheaters?
Oh, yeah, I've seen Cheaters.
Yeah, where the dude gets a fight with the host or whatever, stabs the host and shit like that. I used to think Cheaters was fucking fake, man.
Yeah, not if you get stabbed.
I still think it is.
But the thing is, that person
who shot himself.
He shot and killed himself. And the thing is, he was a Texas district attorney.
Oh, yeah, I guess he had to. Shit.
Right? I was just like, holy shit. The dude, like, I just thought that was so crazy.
But goddamn, I guess he thought that was his only way out.
I guess, yeah. And plus, like, cops.
But damn, so he had a gun when he went to the place?
Well, when they went to his place, he already had a gun in his house, like his Texas.
They went to his place?
Yeah, they went to his place.
Oh, shit, he was already cotton.
Yeah, and he fucking just, that was it. He shot himself and he blew his head off. Yep. Texas district attorney. I just thought that was crazy reading about that. Like, it just, I don't know. It just kind of tripped me out. Because, like, there are shows, like you said, with cheaters and shit like that. Yeah. Where not everybody does well with confrontation. And if
and then you're going out there to entice it.
Right, to make it worse. Yeah, and especially people in like with this To Catch a Predator shit. Like, these people are already fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
Like, push them to the edge, and who knows? Some of them just kind of crumble and like, oh, please let me go. And then there's other people like this who are like, well, I'm done. So that's it. Let me just fucking
shit until they go to prison.
Well, think about it.
Find
like,
out what they doing?
Yeah, exactly. If he went to prison, known as like a fucking kitty diddler or whatever he was doing, right? And a cop, and a district attorney at that, like he was probably gonna get killed in prison anyway.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get killed in there anyway.
Hey, so did you do anything different or interesting for MLK on your day off?
No, relax really, and just football. If a damn football game was on, but
yeah,
I just really relaxed, really just. And then I was looking at I guess the unveiling of that the Embrace. You heard about the Embrace statue?
I heard about it. I saw pictures of it.
Yeah, and the mixed reviews about it.
Yeah, I can honestly say I'm not too impressed with.
I don't think.
What I saw.
I think a lot of people good, and it's funny because it's not funny, but with the angles that you look at it, it's misleading, I guess.
Misleading is the understatement.
I don't know how to word it, but it don't look right.
So
you know how much that thing costs?
I know it was way too expensive for what you got.
$10 million.
It cost him $10 million to make that.
It's a 22-foot bronze statue called the Embrace, and what it is to symbolize when Dr. King and Coretta they were embracing each other like a hug when he won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964.
So it's a nice gesture, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and then so if you were to see the picture that he got his idea from or whatever, okay, I can see that, but you could have done a lot more.
The execution was not done well.
I think you could have done a lot more.
Yeah. So with the statue, from what I saw, I really only saw pictures of memes of it, so I didn't even know it's supposed to be like people hugging or anything like that. I didn't know that's what it was.
Embrace.
I mean, it makes sense, but from what I saw, it literally just looked like, honestly, it looked like a giant dick. Like, it really does.
Yeah, there's one angle where it looks like A person's holding a giant dick.
Yeah, that's literally. And the meme I saw was somebody was like, "Oh, what the hell is this?" And then somebody answered, "It looks like Shaq's girlfriend holding his dick."
I see memes where that Tennessee cop girl's holding holding that part of the statue.
Exactly.
I mean, to be honest, like I think what the artist was trying to do. He was trying to make it feel like anybody can be in that situation. That's what I think he was trying to, portray.
Yeah.
That anybody. But if anything, you could have went all the way up to the shoulders and all the way down to the waistline. You didn't just have to put arms. It don't look right. I mean, if you're on that side of that statue and that's the first thing you see, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, we're gonna show you guys, and you guys are gonna be able to kind of make your own decision about what it looks like. But
yeah, and on a podcast,
sure.
you can just look up the Embrace statue.
Yeah,
It's in Boston.
It's fucking terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm tired of being nice about it. Like it looks bad. It's not good.
I want to say
good representation.
Some of his relatives are commenting on the same thing. Like this is horrible.
Did you ever see the statue of Cristiano Ronaldo? You ever see that statue for Cristiano Ronaldo? Dude, this statue is fucking goofy. Then just look at one of the pictures of them like side by side, like the statue and the guy.
Looks just like him.
You see that shit?
Hold on, let me see. He got a cheesy ass smile. Oh my god, his eyes.
That's my favorite statue of any sports player ever.
Man, what did he say about that?
I don't know. I'm sure he wasn't thrilled.
Jesus.
But actually,
oh, this is cool.
Something pretty funny with this guy is that they have pictures of him at the beginning of his career versus now, and he looks like a completely different person. So all his money has definitely paid for some enhancements.
Maybe that's what the statue. Maybe it was a blender of all his years together.
Maybe, yeah, it was pretty rough at the beginning.
If you take a picture of yourself every day of the year, and then you put that little blend, it shows all the little
the changes.
Yeah, that's probably what they did, and that's what they came up with.
Yeah, well, they need to fucking fire whoever made the statue.
Melted and
was rough. Yeah, for real. But they have other ones.
If they're going to do with that the Embrace statue, I wonder if they're going to add on to it because you have to. You can't leave it like that.
I mean, at this point, it's a meme. It's already made meme culture. So
that thing's done. Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime anybody sees that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's the fucking giant dick Embrace."
Yeah, that's the penis. Yeah. Put that in the history book.
Exactly. And the thing that sucks is it's meant as for MLK, for remembrance. Yeah. And it's just turned into a joke. So yeah, I would think they would probably have to redo it. I'm just trying to think of other fucking terrible statues that I remember, but that's hands down the worst one.
Yeah, that one dude who lost his dick, man. What, Michelangelo? That's terrible, man. Oh,
that is. Can
you imagine? That is Michelangelo, right? What's the name with the dude with the?
I think that's David.
It is David, isn't it? I think you're right. Made by Michelangelo, right?
Statue of David. Yeah, I think is the one you're talking about. Who's got his penis out. Actually, I remember reading about back then. It was sought out for people to have small dicks. That was the big. I don't want to say that was the big thing, but that was it was
obviously it wasn't.
It was more sought after for the men to have smaller, because if you had a big ass dick, right, you were looked at as more of a beast. You were oh, you're a fucking animal, you're not civilized.
That's what I'm talking about.
So that's why one of the reasons Michelangelo has a smaller ding dong is because he's meant to be this perfect man, and that was the perfection of man back then.
That was him. Yeah,
kind of.
I guess I was thinking it was broke out because of the movie The Goonies.
The Goonies.
That part was funny when they broke.
Oh yeah,
they broke the statue. One Eye Willie's treasure's out there, man.
Yeah, they can. Still
they need to feed off of that story. That shit's out there. That boat went out into the ocean.
Yeah,
it's probably on that big barge of trash. What's that island of trash? That's probably where they'll find One Eye Willie's treasure.
Oh, the fucking Great Atlantic Trash Patch or something. Or the Great Pacific Trash Patch. I can't remember where it is. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Dude, dude, that thing is so big.
It's the size of Texas, I think, or 2 Texas.
Dude, it's 3 Texases. Yeah. Debris, and also known as Pacific Porphyry. Yeah, it is absolutely enormous. And they actually have been finding things in this trash patch that they never thought they would find. They found some bacteria and shit like that actually can eat and dissolve certain plastics.
That's how The Last of Us is going to happen. I told you, man. Them dudes were right, man. That
shit's
out there.
But yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. Like, I don't know. Fucking evolution is crazy, man.
Somebody gonna go over there, dump a body over there, and next you know the damn
dude,
whatever's gonna get into the body, and it's gonna be living again.
Just a fucking zombie living in the trash patch.
Yeah, it's gonna be happening. And once that trash patch hits land, it's over.
I'm curious why it hasn't hit land. Like, you would think it would just, but I guess maybe just because of the currents, you know, just going around in a big ass circle.
Keep it away, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Till Crush sees it and he rides it all the way to Australia. Is that where he rode the ECP or whatever that shit's called?
Oh yeah. From Nemo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear about Andrew Tate's car situation with him getting all his cars seized?
Right now with his little situation of repoing cars? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, that's pretty much this phase of the investigation. Is they just took, I think it was like $3+ million worth of cars from his Romanian estate to look for more evidence, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I just really want to know what the fuck is gonna happen. Like, I don't really like care about this guy that much, but like I just really am interested in if he's gonna be prosecuted. Like, that's what I really want to know.
When's that gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because I mean, they only have him in jail, from what I understood, for 30 days. I mean, he went from being like, you know, he's bragging about on the top fucking G or whatever, and now he's shitting in a fucking Romanian jail cell in front of like 10 other dudes. You know?
Yeah.
From what I've read and what I've gathered from the different videos and things like that, I've seen of him just basically just ratting on himself. His worst enemy is his own mouth.
Yeah, he can't keep quiet. Yeah.
No, he couldn't. Like, everything they charged him from, there's a video of him admitting to it. like it's fucking crazy.
Like them people that say that when somebody raps a song and they tell what they actually did.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. That's exactly what this dude did. He fucking just kept ratting on himself, and like, it's stupid. It's honestly stupid. So if he ends up going to jail, I want him to go to jail. Maybe I'm biased, but I just hope he actually goes to jail for the right reasons. And it seems like they've got the right reasons on fucking camera. I'm surprised he hasn't posted bail, because this dude got money. I mean, I'm sure he's got money, but I don't know. Yeah. Like, you don't have to have bail.
Like yeah, maybe it doesn't work like that shit overseas.
I mean, if you're charged for sex trafficking and like, yeah, I don't think they have to give you a bail. You know, there is no bail.
You already know he's a flight risk.
Yeah, exactly. So like, what you say? All right, we set your bail at fucking $5 million. He's like, okay, and then he's fucking gone. You never see his ass again, except online. And you got to find another pizza box to catch him or some shit. Get that Thunberg girl on him again.
Some shit, you know.
Yeah,
but I love street tacos.
I love street tacos too, man. I fucking love street tacos, dude. That's one thing I miss about like San Diego and shit. Is like all the bomb ass burritos and like authentic kind of Mexican food you can get out there.
Yeah, Cali burritos. Yeah.
Oh, those are so goddamn delicious. Here in Florida, like, you get a lot of good like Cuban food. There's a ton of Cuban food out here. Go figure. There's like 90% Cubans out here.
Really? Yeah, it must be close by. You know?
Yeah, go figure. But yeah, no, it's the food out here is pretty good too. I give it credit, but something about San Diego food is bomb.
And we just had a Dominican Republic place open up down the street from my house.
Yeah.
And I went over there Friday, man, got some oxtails.
Dude, I had Jamaican oxtail.
Huh?
Have you ever had Jamaican oxtail? It's like jerk oxtail.
I had goat, and so when I ate the oxtail, I looked at the lady. I said, "Hey, do y'all do goat?" And she said, "Hold on." She went back came back. She said, "We'll have goat tomorrow." I said, "I can't come back to back days, man."
That's good customer service. Goat,
and I was like, man, it's just amazing.
I'll go to like these Indian places and I'll get tikka masala or tikka masala is like my main one, and I'll get it with goat. That shit is fucking fire.
Yeah, we don't have none of that over here.
Do you ever have you ever try lamb?
I think I have. Oh yeah, the little ribs of them. They're like formed weird, but
they're tiny.
Motherfuckers are good though.
They are good, but the thing is, like, dude, I'm dumb as fuck too. Like, I just found I don't know why I never even thought about this. I always thought that goat was an adult lamb, not even thinking about fucking sheep. Like, a lamb is a sheep.
Yeah. That's usually how that works.
Yeah, but I was just
a goat's a goat. A goat's a kid, you know. So.
Yeah. Exactly. I was just like, damn. And then like I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I'm fucking stupid, man. How do you fuck that one up?
Yeah, you fucked that one up. Jesus.
Dumb as hell. So hold on, a goat is a kid?
Yeah, a baby goat's a kid, right?
I don't know. I have no idea. I know a baby kangaroo is a joey.
I think a goat's a kid.
I don't know.
Please look it up. I might be wrong.
Let's find out.
Baby goat.
Is a baby goat a kid?
Man, if not, I've been living
Kid.
in the dark.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Baby animal names. Now you got me curious what other baby animal names are. Let's see. A cat? What's a cat? I'm going to quiz you.
A kitten.
Good. Cattle. What like a baby cow?
A cow?
Yep.
Is a calf.
Calf. Good. A cheetah.
Ooh. A cub.
Cub. Perfect. A chicken.
A chick.
Yep.
So my daughter, for her baby shower, she played some, and man, there's some weird ones out there. Like,
we're getting.
I think a dolphin. Like a dolphin's a weird one. I think.
What's a dolphin?
Yeah, I forgot.
It's a pup. Or a calf.
Dolphin's a pup. Yeah.
Let's see. Find a weird one.
What's a platypus?
A deer.
A doe.
I think
No,
it's,
doe's the female, right?
Yeah.
No, buck's the male.
Doe's a
Deer.
female.
Kid?
A fawn.
A fawn. Yeah, it is a fawn.
A fawn.
What's a platypus? What's a baby platypus?
Do they have platypus? Let's check. Oh, they do.
Was it a mule?
It's a. What the hell is this? A puggle.
That's a platypus.
A platypus is called a puggle.
That's pretty gangster.
I like this one too. What's a porcupine?
A pine. A porcupine.
A porcupet.
A porcupet?
Yeah, a porcupet.
That's
I think
pretty
that
gangster.
I like that name.
I like Puggle, man.
Puggle's probably the
Puggle
most.
was a word.
No, I know Puggle. I think there's a game called Puggle. Or no, that's Peggle. Or Peg.
Yeah.
Or you ever heard pegging?
That's pegging. Yeah.
Yeah, you heard of pegging.
Yeah.
What else we got? Sheep is a lamb. Yeah, because I'm a goddamn idiot. A skunk is called a kit.
I did not know that.
Yeah, me neither. I don't understand. Like, so this is a funny website. Like, I'm
What
looking.
about armadillo? What's an armadillo?
I don't know if they have armadillo.
Damn, why can't they just say it's a baby armadillo? Or why can't they say it's a baby skunk?
Oh, an armadillo is called a pup.
Why we have to give them certain names, you know?
Here's one: a baboon. Infant.
Infant.
It's just a
maybe I
fucking
think
infant.
all like monkey family are all infants probably.
Well, let's look up a gorilla. Let's see. A gorilla is also an infant, so I think you're on.
Yeah, maybe. I think so. Orangutan.
Orangutan, also infant.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's it. They got that. An oyster is a spat. What else? Puggle is definitely the most interesting one,
Yeah.
I think. And a pigeon. It's called a squab. Anyway, if
Yeah.
you guys can think of any other cool animals with cool ass
Yeah.
names, let us know. Because these are.
Why can't they just call them baby whatever? You know, why we have to sit there and change everything?
Change what they are?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know there's also
did you know baby platypus isn't a baby platypus. It's a puggle. Like, no, it's a fucking baby platypus. Just say baby.
But the thing is, like, if somebody was like, yeah, look at these fucking puggles, I'd be like, what the hell's a puggle?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, I think it's I would think it's a mixed breed dog, like a pug
And a beagle.
mixed with something else. Yeah,
Like a beagle. It'd be a puggle.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Is that
That's
what those
I
are called? Pug. Actually, I'm gonna Google that too. It's called puggles. They're puggles. Yeah, the
Yeah.
crossbreed offspring of a
See?
beagle and a pug. The puggle isn't a dude. They're fucking cute. Oh my god, they're like
can't
tiny boxers. But
This
yeah,
I
it's pretty
gotta
cool.
see.
They're really cute. I want a boxer so bad, but I can't have 3 dogs. Can't do it. Can't do it. For those of you who have those many, like they'll take care of that many dogs, good on you. You got 2 dogs, right?
I got 2. Yeah.
Yeah, both Frenchies.
No, I got a Frenchie and a micro bully.
Really? I thought they were both Frenchies.
The micro bully, that motherfucker's little fucking fatty boy. He's the one that went through surgery and everything like that. But
Oh, okay.
yeah,
To
Kratos
open
is,
up his nose?
Kratos is the micro bully.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you could tell by he got like pointy ears. We didn't get his ears cropped or his tail doctored and all that. But I think his tail's broken.
You think so?
I think when he was pup, I think he sat on it too much or something like that. And I think he broke that motherfucker. Huh?
Does it still like wag? Like, can you see it wagging?
Yeah, he got a little nub that wags.
Oh, Bo doesn't. So my Boston Terrier, you know Bo.
Yeah.
Yeah, his tail is so short that it doesn't wag. Like I think they cut it
the
too
French
short.
Bulldog got his tail pushed in.
Really?
Yeah, he don't have a tail. It's just smooth as baby bottom, you know?
Yeah, those dogs, like those type of short-tailed pug-faced dogs, they have a problem sometimes where under their tail.
Yeah, you gotta clean up under it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta like clean in that shit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it can get infected and like cause them a lot of discomfort.
And that's
and
like with the French Bulldog, since he doesn't have a tail, which he does have a tail. It's pushed up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get up under there. You got to clean that shit.
You gotta get a taste.
Yeah, exactly. What's this? What's that shit? Smeg or whatever.
Smegma.
Yeah. The opposite of smegma. It's like belly button lint.
Oh fuck, that's so disgusting.
You know where I learned that from?
What, smegma? What it is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cards Against Humanity.
Oh really?
Yeah,
is it one of the cards?
I was like, what is this shit? I was like, god damn, that's nasty.
I think smegma is it's like a, what is it, like a penile discharge or some shit that's under like
it's
the foreskin?
Crust of
right?
somebody that's not circumcised.
Yeah, but it like develops under their foreskin, like on top of the penis head, under the foreskin.
Yeah.
So it makes like a shit. Yeah. It's like natural man mayonnaise.
Exactly. Man-made mayonnaise.
That's fucking nasty.
Put that on your fucking toast.
Oh god, your toast. Stop buying all that goddamn avocado toast and just use goddamn. You make your own fucking.
Stop wasting your money on that shit.
Your own avocado. Speaking of avocado toast and really fancy breakfasts, did you hear about Trevor Lawrence celebrating his win at a Waffle House?
He did, didn't he?
He went to Waffle House.
I did see that. Yeah, he did. Pretty fucking gangster.
Yep, that was it. He had a fucking comeback victory and was like, "We're going to Waffle House, boys."
Yeah, exactly. I'm buying for everybody.
Exactly.
That's a big meal. That's an expensive meal you're fronting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got this, guys. What the total come out to? Total probably came out to less. It honestly probably came out to less than, for everybody that was there, probably less than $150.
Yeah,
you know?
I know, right?
Like, that's fucking crazy. Do you like Waffle House?
Yeah, hell yeah, I do.
Oh, me too, dude. I'm a fucking huge fan of Waffle House.
I think I like it more than IHOP, too.
I haven't been to an IHOP in a really long time, so I will probably agree with you.
I used to like Denny's, but then Denny's fell off, and Waffle House was already a fall off, you know? Cause, I mean,
yeah. Waffle House is really affordable, and like, I don't know. It's just like, it's so fucking simple. You're like, hey, can I get some eggs and toast? And they're like, yes. Yeah. Here's some eggs and here's some toast.
Sitting there, oh, man, let me try y'all's pancakes.
Yeah, and everything's pretty, like, it's pretty tasty. Like,
yeah, it is.
It's just dirty enough that like it's kind of like comfortable. You know, it's not like
it's a different flavor every fucking time. The eggs don't always taste the same.
The water kind of tastes funny.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It's a pretty good place. I enjoy it.
Did you see that Trevor Lawrence game?
I watched bits and pieces of it. I actually was like, I was following along with the score, and I saw that they were getting fucking their like asses beat. Yeah. And I was like, all right, well, this game is pretty much over. So I was just like,
that's
fuck
what
it.
Everybody thought, except for probably Trevor Lawrence.
Exactly. Yeah. Did you hear like that crazy stat that he has with his Saturday games?
No, you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. And he got another. I think he has another Saturday game
coming up.
This Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. So
and I'm scared.
The Saturday game thing was basically he's never lost a game on a Saturday in his entire football career. From high school on, every game that he's played on a Saturday, he's won. Every single one.
And that means, all his college games, except for the bowl games, but
that shit is bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's playing Saturday, I think, against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah. Damn.
I don't know. I honestly,
Kansas City.
I definitely feel like Kansas City's gonna beat them.
They should, but fuck the way football's going nowadays. Like,
who knows?
Everybody thought Buffalo was gonna blow out Miami.
Yep, not
Buffalo
happening.
struggled with Miami's third-string quarterback.
Yeah, what do you think's gonna happen with the Bills game?
Man, to be honest, because DeMar Hamlin, he's out the hospital and everything.
Yeah,
he's responsive and everything, out the hospital, walking and everything. I have a feeling he's going to that game.
Yeah.
I think they play Sunday. You know who they play Sunday? They play the Bengals. And, that was the game
of all
where
teams.
that incident happened. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And I think to hype up the crowd, because this one's in Buffalo, I think he's going to that game.
I mean, they're going to, if he does, it's going to be awesome.
I want to see the Bengals push closer to the Super Bowl. But man, after now that got me thinking that I think if Hamlin shows up to that game, which everybody thought he was coming to last week's game against the Dolphins, but no, he said I'm just gonna sit out to my house, chill out, and watch support my boys this way.
Right.
I have a feeling he's going to that game, man. It's gonna be a game changer.
Well, I'm sure they'll play their best football if he's there, and like the crowd's going to be on his side, and like to have the crowd on your side anytime is a boost, So
because man, if you
awesome.
watch that the Buffalo and Dolphins game, the crowd was like kind of in and out of it, It's like, man, we're just like if you go to a game, you're always cheering for your defense to do something.
Right.
Then they give up a big long third down and whatever. You're like, oh fuck, now I got to yell again. That's how I feel like, man. When I go to the game, sometimes I'm like, fuck, I gotta yell again. I ain't doing it this time. They can't even hear me anyway. So I mean, who gives a fuck? I'm up there in the nosebleed. Here I am yelling my ass off, and I'm like, why? Why am I yelling?
It makes you feel good though.
Yeah, I had something to do with it. That motherfucker don't give
exactly.
a fuck.
Yeah, it's basically you like
the
praying for your team.
The cameras don't even reach where I'm at in the nosebleed.
They're not even gonna look up there.
Exactly.
Unless they're showing like a full like pan of the stadium, they're not even looking at those
people. The cameras are lower than the nosebleed section, so they don't go up there.
That's pretty awesome. Have you ever had like season tickets to anything like that, or?
Not season tickets. I've been to game, and I don't think I would ever get season tickets. I thought about getting season tickets to the LSU game, but then I sit back and I was like, man, just to travel down there, get the room and all that, and it's just like, damn, man, I'd rather go down there. Right now, my thing is, I want to do one home game and one away game every year, and my whole plan is I want to go to a different away game. I want to try to go to every stadium in the SEC, because I went to Arkansas and LSU, and I went up to Arkansas. I went to that stadium. Next year, we're talking about going to Missouri, and I try to tell Pittman about it, but trying to go to Missouri and LSU. I'm trying to hit up every stadium, and pretty soon there's gonna be like fucking 16 fucking stadiums I gotta go to.
Yeah. I'm sure like our buddy Pitt would be fucking super down for some shit like that.
I hit him up. He's like, man, I don't know. It's gonna be a blowout. And I was just like, who cares, man? We'll be together.
Exactly.
And then I was trying to tell my other buddy that, man, I think we need to go to Alabama next year, because LSU plays Alabama in Tuscaloosa next year. And I was like, we need to go. I think this is gonna be our best chance in a while to beat Alabama. We beat them this year. I was like, I think this is gonna be, because we got the cute quarterback coming back and shit like that. I was like, I think this is gonna be our best chance to beat Alabama. You'd
probably want to go to that game.
Yeah, just to knock it out. That way I don't have to worry about it no more in my life.
Yeah, you got it covered.
We'll see how that goes.
Good luck to getting in all that fucking stadiums. So not to change the topic or anything, but what do you think about regular people playing professional sports? So like someday, let's say you're just fucking sitting at your house and you got a letter saying, hey, congratulations,
almost
you've
like
been
jury
selected.
Duty?
Kind of like jury duty, yes.
Yeah.
Like jury duty, but for the Olympics. And they say, congrats, you've been chosen to represent the U.S. in the 2024 Olympics.
You've got play it this year.
Nope.
You got
2 years.
What the fuck?
Yep, you got 2 years.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Okay, so they give you 2 years too?
Yep, they give you 2 years to prep. That's it. Would you be down for some shit like that?
I think, yeah, and I would sit there and I would watch that shit.
But it's completely random. Like literally just random as fuck. It could be you, it could be a 50-year-old grandma, whatever.
And it's almost like the Hunger Games, but it has to be. The only thing I would be scared of is people like fucking Russia that'll sit there and cheat and be like, hey, mail this one off to fucking Boris whatever, and fucking big Boris dude, and tell him he got rustling. And next thing you know, he's rustling some 80-year-old American because we don't cheat like that.
I think that shit would be absolutely amazing. There was another funny take I saw on it, was like every sport should just have one average ass American running alongside the Olympians, so that way everybody watching can see just how good the Olympians actually are. You see that one little video where it shows a cameraman running with the damn athletes, and he's sprinting with them and he's holding the camera. Yeah, but he was keeping up with them. Yeah. Like, it was crazy. Yeah. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, just you imagine that shit. There was there's people who do that with like marathon runners and shit like that too. Like there'll be people, obviously doing the races or whatever, and then someone on the side just running with the camera for like a couple miles with this camera, and then they switch off to the next person because they can't keep up with the camera. But like,
Man,
it's a fucking actual job.
Have you seen the races they have with blind people?
Yeah, they have somebody as like a guide.
Yeah, man, they'd be mad at me. If they chose me to be the guy. Hey man, can we slow down, man? I'll be like a foot behind her, man. Left's coming up.
You should have turned. I wouldn't even be able to talk to them. I'd be breathing so hard they'd be fucked.
Hell yeah. I think we should slow down. And just lie. We're in first place. I think we should slow down.
You just lie to them, tell them.
Hell yeah.
We were in first. Congratulations.
Coach tell them, you finished fifth. Mike told me I was in first the whole time. They be mad as fuck.
It's like, God damn, you're so fast.
We really got 2 laps in. He did 1 lap.
That would be amazing.
That shit would be funny. They should make a movie out of that shit.
Just everybody, all the different blind runners, they all have all their guides just lie to them all the whole time. They're like, congratulations, you guys are all in fucking, everybody's in first, And
I'm like, you want a gold medal? They hand him a medal. You're like, this shit's light. This shit feels like bronze. Oh, fuck.
Exactly. It doesn't even matter. Oh, that's kind of fucked up, but damn.
Yeah, it is.
That's some shit. Congrats,
you see
guys.
What matter of fact, you see what they're doing for the Pro Bowl this year?
I didn't even know. I thought that they were getting rid of the Pro Bowl.
No, they're doing flag football.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know about that.
And I think Peyton Manning's the coach and Eli Manning's the coach, but they're doing flag football.
They're doing Peyton and I love those two though.
Yeah, they got a channel I think on ESPN too, where they're hosting Monday Night Football. They're the commentators.
Dude, that sounds so amazing. Honestly, like I've watched on YouTube just clips of them two, because like they have such a good chemistry together. Obviously, they're fucking brothers.
Yeah, I wonder. I think they're related.
They kind of look alike too.
Yeah. But no, it was funny. So this past one, did you watch Monday Night Football?
No, I did not. I was busy.
So it was Dallas and Tampa Bay, and
oh yeah, Brady's ass is gone.
Yeah, Brady's out. But did you see so Dallas scored 4 touchdowns, and the first 4 touchdowns Dallas scored, but the score was 24-0.
What?
Because it's 24 because the kicker missed 4 straight field goals.
Holy
and so
shit!
Manning on Peyton Manning's channel, he asked, "Can somebody get fired in the middle of a playoff game?"
But hold on. You said he missed 4 in a row?
4 in a row. It was,
damn.
I think, wide left, wide right, because I guess, or it might have been right, left, but he tried to compensate, and then the 4th one, he hit the damn post itself. He missed 4 in a row.
Dude, that's crazy. But honestly, though, I thought their kicker was like fucking good as fuck. Because like, doesn't he have like? Yeah, I was gonna say he has like 60-yard. Doesn't he have like a bunch of 60-yard?
I think he does. I don't know his stats like that, but I know I had him in fantasy football. He did me pretty good. Dude, but the crazy shit, I was telling my buddy because he's a Cowboys fan. I said, that motherfucker's point shaving. He had a bet in Vegas or some shit. That boy's point shaving.
He's trying to fucking lose his job, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, it showed Dak Prescott because he gets the touchdowns, and then he's watching this shit. He's like, I think it showed. I want to say he was mouthing one time. You just said, "Are you fucking serious?"
I'm not surprised. Yeah, that's really bad. Like,
Dak's from my hometown.
Is he?
And I still don't like the Cowboys.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I'm a Giants fan, so they're like our mortal enemy.
They're in the playoffs.
Yeah, dude, I'm really happy about how well they're doing too.
Yeah.
So, I told you. I think I told you. You asked me who I thought was going to win Super Bowl, and I'm saying I'm still leading my boys, my Giants.
Oh, yeah. I guess you have no choice.
Yeah. I suppose so. But
there's rumor that I think Brady might be leaving. No, I don't know if it's rumor. It's just, I guess my people talking.
No, I've heard this too.
He might go to Oakland. I thought, damn, why don't you just go to the Colts? The Colts always get the QBs last year, and then they.
Honestly, I feel I just go back to the Patriots, fucking do 1 year, and then retire and just be done.
I won't even do 1 year, man. You made the playoffs, go back to the Patriots, retire, and that's it.
That's it. Be done. Like, just, you had a fucking amazing career. You're the fucking GOAT, like NFL's GOAT, so just fucking hang it up.
Talking about Aaron Rodgers might be leaving Green Bay. I think it's going to be an interesting offseason.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think 49ers, they look unstoppable. And to me, hopefully the 49ers and Eagles play against each other, but I don't know. Dallas might be able to do something.
I hope not, because I really don't. I have some cousins who are like Cowboys fans for some reason. And
they are the fucking fans. None against our watchers. I mean, our subscribers. None against them. But,
I just have some cousins who are like obnoxious Cowboys fans. So I'm like, I always wish the worst on the Cowboys because of that.
Over here, I live about 4 hours away from Dallas, so we got a big old Cowboys fan base over here.
Oh, I'm sure.
Man, it's ridiculous.
The Cowboys really do have fans like everywhere, though. Like, I guess that plays into the whole like America's team bullshit.
Yeah, I think they're about to lose that title, though.
Yeah, they're fucking lame. Anyway, all right, Mike. So I had a write-in question that I think kind of you'd be able to answer because you're a father.
I am a father.
So let's go ahead and get into that real quick because I'm curious what your opinion on this is. So the question is, am I a jerk for embarrassing my son in front of his friends and canceling his birthday party? So it goes, my son, 16 turning 17, had friends over for a planned birthday party. I rented rooms at a resort for skiing and snowboarding for a 3-day weekend. They started talking about all sorts of things, though, and eventually the topic of my son's sexuality came up. My son is bisexual and has dated both boys and girls, and he's currently dating a boy. Neither me or our family have issues with this. They're asking him when he realized he was bisexual, when did he come out, when did he first date a guy, what were the differences between guys and girls, etc. Eventually they asked him what's his preference, and he said, naturally, I don't have a preference. I'm attracted to guys and girls, but both the same. But after dating both guys and girls, I can say that women aren't worth the trouble. The last part caught my attention, and I asked him to explain what he meant. I told him if women aren't worth the trouble, then neither am I, so I wouldn't be doing anything for his birthday. He just stared at me, so I said, that's what happens when you're a sexist jerk in front of his friends. He hasn't spoken to me, and members of our family are saying I shouldn't have said that, and that I shouldn't have canceled his birthday party. Did I take it too far? What do you think?
Hell, she just fucking answered his own question. He said, women are hard, difficult. Hell, the mother just proved it. I mean, goddamn, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? The mother just proved how hard or difficult. You try to take the kid's birthday, or she did take their birthday away.
She took it away. She canceled it. Yeah, she canceled his
and that was
party.
just off of a comment. You know, that was just off of his belief.
Yeah.
She took that shit personal like that. She just proved him right.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
And me personally, first off, for the son to come out at that early age and be real comfortable with it, good on him. Shit like that. But that mother, yeah, she was an asshole. She was a jerk. Cause golly, man, like,
yeah,
that's real childish. That's what I think.
Right? It does.
Yeah,
it seems very immature.
Childish as fuck.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's she took that shit way too personal. Like the son just saying, "Oh yeah, women are kind of they're not worth the trouble."
Yeah,
like,
and then she proves it.
Yeah, she
well, that's the case, I'll just take your birthday away. But goddamn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show you how much trouble I can be. Basically, just fucking.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, well, you're not changing his mind.
Like, yeah, exactly. You almost just supported it, really.
Exactly.
Man, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I do give her credit in the sense that, like, she's very comfortable with her son, who's 17 years old, 16, 17, allowing him to be himself. Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool on that.
That's good on that. But after that, like,
don't take shit personal, man. Shit.
Yeah, she took that shit way too hard.
God damn.
Yeah, that's a little.
Not that serious. That's funny. I kind of wish I was there to actually sit back and watch. Like, I wish I was part of that family. Like, damn, you just proved this point. I'm sure the dad was just saying that, oh, that shit's funny as hell.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's kind of fucked up. Like, hopefully the dad stepped in and was able to, like.
But the family members did too. So I mean,
the family is saying I shouldn't have said that, and that I shouldn't have canceled his birthday party. Like, no shit. You fucking maniac.
Wonder why they think that.
So I'm in the same boat with that. That was a pretty easy answer. I'm like, I mean, this person must have absolutely no, like, self-awareness if they can't tell that they were being a fucking idiot themselves. Like, they took it too far.
Yeah,
all right, so let's go ahead and get into the would you rather, since that question was pretty simple before. This one's not as simple. All right. So, Mike, would you rather know the date you yourself are going to die, or would you rather know the date of the person that you love the most is going to die?
Can I tell them?
No.
I don't even know if I want to tell them, to be honest. Like, man, that's like, hey, man, I know when you're going to die. That almost ruins their fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
That'll probably ruin their life.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me. No, I can't.
I mean, unless they were like super fucking old. Like, yeah, you don't die for fucking, 70 years. You know?
You're good, man.
Like, yeah, you're golden. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
We can go, let's go out and drink and smoke right now. Let's go to fucking Tijuana. Let's go to Thailand. But I think me, though, I would want to know when I'm going, I guess. Because you can't tell nobody. But you can have one bomb-ass party or whatever, celebration. Everybody remember that one good time. And then next thing you're gone, at least they'll know that, remember that, damn, he had this party for us and stuff like that. They'll remember it like that. Whereas, imagine throwing somebody a party just because you know, hey, man, let's go out here. Let's go vacation. Let's go travel the world. And then you be like, damn, you ain't even going to keep that memory. The whole time, you're going to be sad about it because you're like, damn, once I get home, you're done.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, with me, I think if I knew when I was going to die, I would fall into like a dark fucking depression, dude. Like, I really think so. Yeah. Like, I just know me as a person, and I know how things affect me like that. And I think if I just knew something horrible was going to happen soon,
I already know I'm living
or just something like that.
I already know that.
You already know. Like, I don't think I am. Like, personally, like, I always tell people this. Like, I think I'm going to die in my 50s. Like, I just feel like it. I think
I'm making it to 98, man. Something's just telling me that 98, because it's like one of my favorite years, and I think I'm just gonna live till 98, man.
You think so? You think at 98 you're just like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about it the other day. I said, man, I gotta live until my granddaughter's 40. Man, when she's 40, I'm only like 80 something. That's not that bad.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be a great granddad, like, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt. No, you should. I mean,
98.
Yeah, if you can live it to 98, you will be a great granddad.
So, man, I got an old folks home, a VA old folks home across we got a little levee over here to keep the river down and shit. Mm-hmm. And there's old folks. I think I'm going to move over there when I'm in my prime. I guess when can you move in them things? Like when you're 60?
What do you mean in your prime? Like, your prime is 60 years old?
But so my whole plan is to go to this old folks home. And then I'm going to escape because the shit's only like 2 miles away from my house. And then so I'm going to have my kids go up there and be like, hey, we're here to visit my dad. And oh, shit, we lost him. And I'm just going to be hiding out in my basement over here.
This is such a weird, futuristic goal.
No, I got this shit planned out. I told all my friends about it already, too. Because I got a basement in my house. I'm just going to hide out in my basement, man. It's just fucking have them all worried about it and my kids sue them and shit like that.
Yeah.
I can see it happening, man. But actually, funny. I was telling people, like, I think I'm going to go to an old folks home. I think it'll be fun.
I think there's some pretty nice ones, actually, nowadays. I know a buddy of mine.
There's that one that you were talking about in Florida where they have all big old STDs and shit like that.
Oh, that's the Villages. That's like a fucking town. Yeah. That's not just like an old folks. That's an old folks town, not just an old folks home. Oh, okay. So, like, you have to be a certain age to even buy a house in that area. Yeah, and they've got all types of shit there for old people. Like, they have like on-call staff for like medical people and shit like that. Pickleball everywhere. They know how to live it up over there. But I'm just saying, like, an actual like nursing home, there's some pretty good ones that I've seen. Like I was saying, my buddy, I think his mom lives in one where they feed her every day. Like, obviously they have to feed her every day, but like it's
fucking prison.
That sounds like
fucking prison concentration camp.
They give her her own window.
Like, and get a warm glass and shut the fuck
up. She gets all the bread she can eat.
Yeah, see, man, I would like, because I think like if I'm that environment, I think it'd be like being on a ship. All you do is just sit back and talk shit to people. God damn, Nick, you're still alive.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see you here again.
Yeah, fuck. Every day you ruin my day every time I see you.
But like my buddy's mom's place is actually like super nice. So I think I would actually like to stay at a place like that it's like she's basically living by herself, but she has everything at her fingertips. She just calls and they bring her shit and they'll take her where she wants to go. And it's fucking awesome. Like, she paid a lot of money to live there, but she's basically going to stay there until she's, passes on. But she's going to have an awesome life until that comes, she's fucking...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that just sounds awesome.
Right? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Press your button, you got fucking steak, like fucking dinner.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you get fucking all types of
you can't
like,
even
really cool
chew
stuff.
it because you ain't got no teeth.
Nope, they chew it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
They feed you like a mama bird.
Baby bird.
Exactly. They chew it up and like just drop it into your mouth.
There you go. Anything else, legit. Mike? My throat's parched. They sit there.
It's water.
Like a fountain. But no, I think I would like to know when I go instead of my loved one.
Safe. That's a safe.
I just don't think I wouldn't be able to enjoy life knowing when my loved one's gonna go.
Especially if they go before you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to enjoy life.
Yeah, because it's the person you care about most in the world. That's pretty hard.
And then that's all you gotta know. Like, fuck, that day's coming. That day's coming.
Yeah, you'd be hard not to.
You go out there, like you said, you go out there and try to celebrate life, and just you almost feel like it's almost pointless. Like, damn, this motherfucker, he's gonna pass out on.
And you don't even know. It's kind of depressing. Like, it's a sad thought.
Your day, when your day, you can party it up, and then have them fucking feel bad.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Fuck their feelings.
And then you can leave that letter. Like, man, I had that party just hoping that one of y'all would say y'all love me. None of y'all said that shit yesterday. And just leave them with that letter.
Just all depressed.
Hell yeah.
All I wanted to hear.
They'll be joining you because they all just fucking committed suicide. They go into deep depression. What are you doing here? Fuck, I was trying to get away from you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd rather know when I die. Also, like, I just don't want to know. Like, I know I'm going to be depressed either fucking way. Like, this is just a depressing ass question. But I think I'd rather know when I die.
Yeah.
So at least you can plan for it, Especially, like, if I know I'm going to die in fucking, like, 50 years or some shit, or 40 years, I'd be going fucking ham for a long time.
I'm leaving my kids with a lot of debt.
Fuck them kids.
To max out this credit card. What you kids want? You guys want anything? Not knowing that they're gonna pay for it. Mark, you always wanted that Corvette. You've been eyeing that Corvette. Man, let's get it. I'll put it on I got it. No,
no problem. That'd be pretty legit. All right, Mike. So, what are you enjoying at the moment that you think the listeners might also enjoy? Something quick.
Man, I thought I was gonna enjoy Unsolved Mysteries. They got Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix now. And man, I thought I was gonna sit there, and I'm not really enjoying it. I mean, don't get me wrong, good stories, but nothing like when I was growing up in the 90s. Man, when Unsolved Mysteries used to come on every night in the 90s, I used to think whatever was on that show is happening in my neighborhood. Like a white van's driving around. Oh shit, that's what they were talking about on that show. Fucking aliens fucking seen here. Yep, that's in that cow field by my house. But see, and the reason why I felt like that, because they had a host.
Yeah.
And the host would come on and man almost feel like it was like a news fucking, because it come on that night like, damn, this is the news right here. Man, this one don't have a host. It has good stories. Like there's some good stories on it.
Is it just like a narrator or?
There is. I think there is a narrator. Yeah.
But you don't actually see the guy. You just
you don't see the guy. And that's also another movie that not another, but America's Most Wanted. You remember that show growing up?
Yes.
Same thing. They had a host, and man, it made me feel like all those motherfuckers were here in Louisiana with me. They're all escaping and coming here. Yeah, that's what I felt. But it's all right show, but it just doesn't give me that vibe I had back in the 90s.
It doesn't give you that nostalgia kick that you were hoping for.
Now these kids that are watching this podcast right now, go check out Unsolved Mysteries in the 90s. Do a YouTube search for it and get that vibe that I was feeling.
Go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And then for me, it's not nearly anything like that. For my thing is like lately I've been having trouble going to sleep, but I found something that's actually been helping me a lot.
Masturbating.
And yes, it's
you got a forearm grip. The forearm grip that way.
I take an Ambien.
That way your strength will be better, huh?
I take an Ambien and I take and then I jerk off, and then if I fall asleep first, I win, right? And then if I come first, I still win.
Yeah, so it's a win-win.
You can't lose.
It's so fucking awesome. You're genius.
But in all seriousness, all I've been doing is listening to these like heavy thunder and rainstorm videos on YouTube. That's basically it. And like all that happens is like the TV screen will like 15 seconds it'll be on or whatever, and then it goes to just a black screen. Yeah. And just plays this loud thunder rain. And honestly, it's kind of funny because my dog is terrified of thunder. So he actually is afraid, and he'll sleep like on top of me because he's afraid of this thunder.
Thunder buddies, you know?
Yeah, with thunder buddies. But dude, I pass out. Like I was like, I haven't slept this deeply or hard since I was in the Navy. You know?
Yeah.
Back listening to the ocean hitting the sides of the ship and shit like that.
And then the fucking neighbor jerking off in his rack and
exactly. It just brings back memories.
Yeah. That's that noise below your rack. What the fuck are you doing down there, Rick?
What is he doing?
Always hitting the top of my rack.
That's it. But yeah, so that's what I've been into. So if you're having trouble getting some sleep, I suggest
you can also they got them shits like on Spotify.
Oh, do they?
You download thunder noise and stuff. That way you don't have to deal with YouTube, because I think YouTube cuts off after a while. No, it don't.
Well, these videos are also like I was gonna say, like I play like the ones that are like 12 hours.
Yeah.
So
man, I do the same thing every now and then, and I put on like same thing rain, and man, there's this one that it sounds like it's really raining outside my house. Like it's hitting the roof. Sounds like it's hitting the roof, and I wake up like. When I wake up in the morning, like, damn, it rained last night. And I go out to take my daughter to school. I'm like, man, it didn't rain.
Dude, that's exactly what happened to me this morning. I woke up and it was like 6 a.m., right? And just from sleeping through that rain, I woke up and I was like, oh, fuck, it's raining out. And then I look outside and I was just like, oh, what the fuck? I'm stupid as hell.
Yeah. You're not the only one. That shit happened to me before.
It just happens. So, yeah, if you get tired and you need something to help you sleep, go ahead and check out some of those super rainy thunder things. Oh, dude, I fucking love melatonin. I use melatonin all the time.
I did it one time, gave me a nightmare. Never again.
Yeah, I know they give you the crazy lucid dreams. Like that's something we gotta get into because I got a lot of shit about that I want to talk about. So that's gonna be for another episode. All right, cool. Is there anything else? I like
to hear melatonin stories. I want to make sure. Am I the only one that got these bad nightmares off of melatonin?
But the thing is, it's not even just nightmares on melatonin. Like I have just
I only had it one time.
Crazy dreams.
Nightmare. That was it.
Well, it's funny because like I'll call my sister once in a while, and I'll tell her about like my dreams and shit because she likes to hear about them and things like that. So she's always telling me like, dude, this melatonin's got you. You have the craziest fucking trippy dreams. And it's 100% because of that. Like, I already know it. Because when I don't take it, I don't have these dreams. Like, I know exactly what the fuck it is.
I don't even remember my dream.
But that's just it. With melatonin, you do remember your dreams.
Yeah, I remember this one. I'll never forget it. God, it was a nightmare.
All right, so you got anything else, Mike, before we get out of here?
No, we'll save the melatonin stories for later on in life.
Yep, we'll save that one. That'll probably be next episode. We'll take note.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. If you want to contact us, feel free to head over to our website, www.talkintrashpodcast.com, and leave a recommendation or just stop by and say what's up. If a web form isn't really your thing, you can email us directly at Ramboss or Ehle at talkintrashpod.com. Make sure also you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or on Spotify Anchor just by searching Talkin' Trash Podcast. If y'all made it this far without subscribing, you're kind of messing up. So go ahead and fix that right now and hit that subscribe button or that little notification bell or however else on whatever platform you're listening to us. Just go ahead and follow. All right. And as always, don't forget to keep talking that trash. Peace out.
Peace.